It's Thursday lunchtime in the New Shanghai restaurant in a Sydney suburb of Ashfield. As usual, dumplings are the most popular dish. The chefs make plenty of them. More Chinese immigrants are in Australia than from any other country except India. 500,000 people in Australia were born in China. More describe themselves as ethnically Chinese. But the community is split. A group of Chinese Australians had planned to hold 2 concerts this week, one in Melbourne and one here outside Sydney's Town Hall. They were intended to commemorate and celebrate the life of Mao Zedong, a leader they consider the father of modern China. But other Chinese Australians protested. They think of Chairman Mao as a tyrant. Their opposition worked. Local government leaders in Sydney and Melbourne cancelled the concerts on what they called safety grounds.
Mao represents dictatorship, mass killings, and strip people's freedom and integrity, dignity. So it's totally against our common values.
So this is where the concert was going to take place?
Oh, yes, it is. When I found out...
Cheng Yongling's father died during the Cultural Revolution. He thinks the current Chinese government leadership encourages support for Mao abroad to maintain influence over expatriates.
That means they will permanently to control the Chinese community in Australia.
Broadly, the Chinese in Australia are divided between those who fled China in the late 1980s or 1990s, around the time of the Tiananmen Square massacre, and more recent arrivals. They maintain strong personal and financial links with home. We approached the organiser of the 2 concerts, and she said initially that she'd be happy to talk to us about why she'd planned them. But 24 hours before our interview, she phoned to say, having talked to others involved, she'd changed her mind. There were people, she said, who did not have peaceful hearts. Back at the New Shanghai, diners have mixed views.
Personally, for me, he is a great figure for Chinese.
For each politician, they have good side and bad side. Like, you can't say anything, all good about him. It's same as Australia.
The cancellation of the concerts will mean the anniversary of Mao's death will pass largely unnoticed in Australia, but it's not expected to be the last time divisions in the Chinese expatriate community are exposed. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.